The trial of two Carter County brothers accused of murdering their father continued today. It's the fourth day of the trial and our top story tonight. Thanks for joining us. I'm Sarah Diamond. Casey Marler has the night off. Jacob and Joshua Hitchcock accused of killing their father Bill Hitchcock back in 2023. Yesterday, several witnesses were questioned, including Carter County Sheriff's investigator Larry Vaughn, who said he was already familiar with the Hitchcock family after responding to the 2020 death of Bill Hitchcock's mother, Jeanette Hitchcock. Today, the prosecution called more witnesses, including TBI investigator Emily Durham. Durham read a document of a timeline of events allegedly from Jacob Hitchcock's perspective. News Channel 11's Belle Johnson has the story.
In day 4 of the trial of the Carter County Hitchcock brothers, Jacob Hitchcock's defense attorney Gene Scott says he had asked Jacob Hitchcock to write a timeline. According to the timeline, Jacob was at home around the time his father was shot. However, he discusses going to the parking lot of the Bible Baptist Church earlier that day. The church is across the river from Bill Hitchcock's house and the property of Jacob and Joshua Hitchcock's grandparents. Surveillance footage from the church shows Jacob's car entering and exiting the parking lot, but did not capture Jacob Hitchcock getting out of the vehicle due to motion sensors.
I told Brittany I just needed to get out of the house. Line 6. With no particular route or destination, I decided I wanted to view the property I grew up on. Line 7. To avoid potential contact with my father, who I had not had physical contact with since Thanksgiving of 2021, I pulled into the parking lot of Bible Baptist Church. I exited my vehicle with a pair of binoculars and proceeded to cross the field behind the church to the bank of the river.
The prosecution also showed a second recorded interview with Joshua Hitchcock. In the interview, TBI criminal investigator Blake Ketron shows photos of a motorcycle to Jacob entering and leaving the residence of Bill Hitchcock the night he was killed.
I can also tell you that a motorcycle pulls up. It looks very distinctly like your motorcycle.
Joshua Hitchcock says the person on the bike was not him. At first, he says he did not ride his bike at all that day, then later says he only went on a joyride and did not go to his father's house. Ketron says it was odd that Joshua was on a motorcycle similar to the one in the photos, while his brother was across the river of his father's property around the time Bill Hitchcock was shot. Ketron says in the recording he believes Joshua Hitchcock shot Bill Hitchcock due to self-defense.
I think in this instance, if it wasn't some sort of self-defense thing, where you went over there to try to have a conversation with the man, and he did something stupid, that caused you to do something stupid.
That was News Channel 11's Belle Johnson reporting. Both Joshua and Jacob Hitchcock say they were not at their father's house at the time he was shot. Jacob says he was at his own home playing ping pong with his sons. Joshua Hitchcock said he was sick that morning and called out of work at KPS Global. Shannon Lemming Morgan with Human Resources at KPS says in her testimony that Joshua did call in sick that day. She testified and says he went to Jacob's house around 6:30 the night Bill Hitchcock was shot.